This is BBC News. I'm Rebecca Jones. These are the latest headlines in the UK and around the world. Every adult in England will be offered a COVID booster by the end of the month, as the Health Secretary promises to throw everything at beating Omicron.
What we have now that we didn't have before with any of the other variants when they started is that we have vaccines. Now we know that 2 don't work, we know that 3 do, and that's why it's eminently sensible, absolutely the right thing to take this action.
The target will mean up to 1 million jabs a day, but there's concern over the scale of the task for an already stretched NHS. A Hong Kong court sentences Hong Kong businessman Jimmy Lai and 7 others for taking part in a vigil marking the 1989 Tiananmen Square massacre. A federal disaster is declared in Kentucky after the largest outbreak of tornadoes in American history leaves at least 90 dead across 6 states. A BBC investigation finds networks of breeders are offering to mutilate puppies to follow a social media trend. Hello and welcome if you're watching in the UK or around the world. The NHS is offering every adult in England a COVID booster jab by the end of the month to fight what the UK Prime Minister has described as a tidal wave of Omicron infections. In a televised address, Boris Johnson urged everyone to get their booster as soon as possible to protect our NHS, our freedoms and our way of life. The UK's COVID alert level has also been raised to level 4, which means a high or rising level of transmission. The booster target means that people aged 18 and over in England will be able to get their 3rd jabs from this week, as long as it's been 3 months since their 2nd dose. Those aged 30 and over can already book an appointment online. The Prime Minister said more than 40 teams from the military will be deployed to help with the vaccination effort. Mobile units will be established and clinics' opening hours will be extended with more appointments on offer. Thousands more volunteer vaccinators are also going to be trained. But NHS Providers, which represents hospitals and community services, has warned the service is already beyond full stretch. And the intensified booster campaign will have an impact on other care provided, with some appointments postponed. From today, the government's work from home guidance for people in England has been reintroduced. Our report is from our political correspondent, Chris Mason.